Hi, this is Prios with another analysis of a PLO hand from the King's Casino. Enjoy.
Saying the same thing. Look, it could be Kings. He's just committing himself.
Shut up. You had the set.
The top set. I don't know.
Patrzyłem na jego step.
Oh, the top set.
I don't even ask.
I mean,
No, I believe him. He didn't fall top set, no way.
I think I believe him. He's not joking at all.
I think he's bullshitting. I did fall. Yeah, you know.
I'm winding you down. Yeah.
Ace is out there again.
Just calling what they're doing the turn is playing. This guy is crazy shit.
I do like this man.
Jachtmann with a loose open. Javeed decides to just call, having weak aces, hoping that someone will put in a free bet, giving him the chance to commit a lot of his money pre-flop. Unfortunately for him, his plan doesn't work out and he has to see a flop 4-way. Nicholson from the small blind entered the pot to lose. I prefer fold with a bad hand like this.
Man's game, Vladimir.
Turning all in.
He is gonna shove. If he's raising this, he's the kind of player is shoving.
Just call, check.
He will shove. And if he's got a set, he's not gonna shove, and then you're missing your value unless it pairs up. Sam's saying the same thing. He's just gonna put it in. He's talking about the hand before where he just had a pair and up and down and he potted it and he folds. So Nicholson has an up-down pair. Javeed has the nut flush draw, Peter Jachtmann an open pair.
On the flop, Jachtmann makes the continuation bet. Javeed has only one play, and this is calling. He shouldn't raise that deep, isolating himself against sets. In that spot, you want to call and keep the draws in you dominate, and win a huge pot later. Nicholson
Jack high flush draw bets 3,000.
has a hand where he could be inclined to peel one, but I like a fold.
Calls. Don't know what I do after I call the turn.
Yeah.
Nick folds.
Actually, only has 15.
Folds.
I don't like that play. That looks so stupid when you have to.
Brick. A gut shot 10 for Jachtmann now. A diamond, and he goes broke.
Got me.
It's okay, it's not the worst roll, like, it's very unlikely this is a stone cold cup. It could be a set of kings.
Jachtmann decides to two-barrel. I don't mind that play. Javeed now again has a clear call.
Solid bet. Jachtmann knows Javeed is a tight player. Coming to the end of the day, putting him to the test. It's another reason some players with a nut flush draw over pair and a pair on the board may have just raised the flop. It's real money.
When he checks back,
Check back.
It wasn't 4-2 after his 1k. He bet 1 into 5. 6 and a bit more, I think, maybe 7. He has called. Maybe he's hoping that Jan Peter's going to slow down.
yeah, you've got like the best hand.
Queen is not a bad card for the aces, and I think he's going to call him. He's bet so quickly there, I think he's getting called. It's not an easy.
Javeed now is in an incredible tough spot. He has a decision for almost all his chips. First question we have to ask ourselves in a spot like this is, can our opponent be bluffing here? And the answer clearly is yes. As all draws busted, Jachtmann also is a type of guy who is able to pull big moves. So we definitely have to consider if a call makes sense. There are also some more bluff candidates. These are the two pairs that got counterfied on the river. I think Javeed got a clear call here. I gave Jachtmann a range in Pro Poker Tools containing of some missed draws and counterfight to pairs as bluffs and ace-queen, and all full houses as value bets. Against this range he has 43% equity, making this a clear call. It would still be a call if Jachtmann is value betting every trips or better. But it's getting a lot closer in that case. I actually think that Jachtmann is much more polarized than I assumed. He will not value bet any queen. He most likely won't even value bet any full house. This means that he has a ton of potential bluffs in his range and not enough value bets to be balanced. He will be over bluffing. So you have to call. I built another range that I think is the most accurate one. This is the one. So you can see here, against this range we got astonishing 56% and should call. Let's see what Javeed does.
Call by any stretch of the imagination, but the way the hand's played, the way Jan Peter plays, it's come runner, runner, queen. All draws have missed. All pairs, two pairs on the flop are done. He could have called a jack. I think he's calling this. And what a great call if he calls. 26,000. This will be 81,500 if he calls. $80,500 if he calls. It will be the biggest pot of the night. He knows Jachtmann has got this move.
You like rather like a 1k mistake, right?
I'm like, okay. No, I tagged it, I do better, do everything I want.
It is tough.
The hand went exactly like it should be.
Called maybe the turn, hoping Jan Peter would slow down. Jan looks so uncomfortable. He knows Javeed has something. I think he's going to call. Correct, Walter. He never insta-bets. The speed of that bet.
Yeah, my stag do was on Saturday. I'm going to like the races for the day. Yeah, my stag do was on Saturday. I'm going to like the races for the day. Like my bachelor. I'm getting married. Bachelor. Yeah.
Putting him to the test.
Yeah.
And then like you call
His hot stack, and he has had a reload.
Okay.
But it's just about making the right decision for these players. You know, they're in their bankroll, I believe.
Yeah. Coming back to that.
Take your time, study your opponent.
I'm both. I've got to play too much.
We can see it's an easy call, but you know, if you're sitting there, you've raised pre, Jan Peter's bet flop is called. I like the way he's talking to his opponent now. That's what you've got to do, talk to them, get a reaction. He's called, he's bet turn, he's called, he's bet river, he's called. So like it's nines or kind of nothing in this spot. Unless he had 9-10 jack queen.
Oh, sorry.
Jan Peter Jachtmann. He's just working it out himself. It's fair enough. He's entitled to take his time. It's a big bet. It's a big pot.
We jam like 6 times a lot. I've seen you lose
He doesn't like it.
So crazy. I was like convinced that he just can't do that.
Chips going back in the stack. It's a good sign for Jachtmann.
Called and he was just his adrenaline.
Oh. He's going to call.
He was just like, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win. Yeah, I got it.
This looks like a call.
Oh shit. Yeah, I literally couldn't lose with it. It was like, he was making
Well, they're not going to call time because it's going to be the biggest pot of the night. He's not going to bet so quick, I don't think, with Queen X of diamonds. That could be what he's thinking about, King Queen of diamonds, because he's got the ace of diamonds and Jachtmann's been betting. Oh, he's folded!
Show the bluff. That's a bluff.
They all know it's a bluff. Everyone at the table knows it's a bluff.
Show the bluff then.
They know, but
Javeed wasn't able to figure out that Jachtmann is over-bluffing here, and he made the fold. Admittedly, it is super hard to figure that out being at the table, not having all the tools I use to analyze the situation. Being live into the action, it's normal that you make some mistakes, especially if that much money is on the line and a hero call can make you a big loser after you were up a ton, just a few hands before the session ends. That's human and happens to a lot of poker players all the time. The important lesson to get here is that you need to sit down after the session and analyze the hand, and if you come to a different solution than in game, you need to learn from that mistake and don't make the same misplay again if a similar spot comes up in the future. This was it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe and or like. Bye.